We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Ervin Santana gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Ervin Santana comes on now. 3-pitch guy, not overpowering, kind of one of those guys that pitches to contact. Good fastball, not a great one. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sinking action. Good slider that he'll throw behind in the count. His changeup has become a very good pitch. Needs all 3 of his pitches. If he's on early, you'll know he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
Colton Wong is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Tommy Edmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch.
Inside ball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the plate. So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Edmond on third. DeYoung on at second with 2 down. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And this will be fouled away. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Grounded softly down the line toward first. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder.
Now the pitch. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. He'll try again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ryan Braun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. O'Neill is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Milwaukee, Avisail Garcia. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The left fielder.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Garcia.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The average to start things out at 324. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Healy, the former Seattle Mariner, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year.
And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate, Manny Pena, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Fowler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Line hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Ervin Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3 runs already home here. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. Brewers are out in front, 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Mikolas, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Swing, and he pops him up. Healy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0. Is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. The bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
In now, Tommy Edmond. Strike one to start the at-bat. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner at first here, one man out. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. He waits, now the pitch. No balls and one strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A runner on first with two away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cards leave one. They trail it here 3-0.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. Christian Yelich is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And the pitch.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2. A chance here for the second baseman Wong. And that's out number 1. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and a strike to Molina.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Ryan Healy. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit out towards second. Wong has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Pena is retired, 2 down
The
now.
batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Arcia carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now here's the pitch. So far this season, Arcia is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Into the box now, Ervin Santana. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
All
Cardinals,
right, thanks, Heidi.
the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First offering on its way. Dexter Fowler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Miles Michaelis, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Garcia will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Christian Yelich is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Hey. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is O'Neill. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edmond. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he popped him up. Braun ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals 2. Digging in, Keston Hiura. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th.
The second baseman, Dexter Fowler.
First offering on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Ryan Healy. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy. Third home run for him on the year, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Alex Reyes, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Arcia, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the stretch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Irvin Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dexter Fowler. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Standing in, Tyler O'Neill. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Jairo Munoz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Milwaukee leads it 4-2. Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jordan Hicks.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
One and one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes. And
that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 on its way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1st and 2nd here with nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit in the air to right field. Fowler on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Healy, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Fowler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Colton Wong now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Reined in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Healy is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Digging in once again, Edmond. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. This is skied out toward right. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Now the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Brewers lead it 4-2. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Healy. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Edmond comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Pena.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
1 out, nobody on. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. His career numbers in this matchup. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Luis Urias has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. 2 high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
From the stretch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Paul DeYoung will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at a called strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Hit well on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. Milwaukee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ervin Santana earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Josh Hader hammers down to save his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ervin Santana. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Miles Michaelis. He falls to 1-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, Ryan Healy drove home 3 runs, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 4-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they plundered the Pirates 8-2. The Reds amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-2. The Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 4-3. The New York Mets racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-4. The Rockies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-2. The Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 11-3. Giancarlo Stanton was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 14-5. The Texas Rangers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-1. The Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dismantled the White Sox 9-2. The Cleveland Indians got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. The Royals held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-0. Nelson Cruz was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Twins pushed past the Angels 6-3. As of today, he is the RBI leader in the American League. The Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 6-0. The Astros totaled 11 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.